Hi, I'm Matthew Humphreys, award-winning vocal coach and Director of Development at 360 Artist Development. In today's top tip, I'm going to be talking about whether it's the right thing to learn singing online or whether you should get a teacher in person. This is obviously a very personal thing, and YouTube is saturated with many different YouTube singing videos from different people with different levels of experience and different ideas on learning how to sing. And certainly there are some absolutely fantastic things that you can learn from online singing, particularly in relation to exercises, vocal warm-ups, and how to improve your range and so on and so forth. However, online videos don't 100% replace in-person singing lessons. I myself have written a course on singing, FastTrack singing, which was sponsored by Vocal Zone and the Tea Makers of London. And that course teaches you everything about how to sing, everything about emotion, about microphone techniques, and everything that you would need to be able to build those fundamental parts of how to sing. However, even I include a chapter in that course on how to find a singing teacher. And the reason for that is because online singing lessons cannot replace in-person singing lessons. You need help working on real songs, actual songs, and that in-person experience that you get with a singing teacher can help you with your own individual issues to become a better singer overall. So we've all used books, we've all used online resources, and most of us have had some kind of singing teacher, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the right teacher for us. It's really important that you research singing teachers. Look not just at reviews, but at what kind of teaching they do. Because some teachers are very technical and they understand things because they've gone to university, they've passed numerous qualifications in vocal teaching and vocal anatomy and so on and so forth, and others are more focused on the fun side of singing and maybe not as experienced, but they might be better singing teachers for you because they have more get up and go, they connect with you better, and they're able to sort of bring out the best in you, in your personality, because it can be very nerve-wracking singing in front of a singing teacher. Of course, you might be learning for exams, in which case you need to go to a teacher that actually is authorised to send you to examinations and actually knows about the syllabus that they need to teach for that examination. Or if you're not interested in exams at all, then choose a teacher who doesn't, because then you can focus on anything that you want to learn. For example, if somebody comes to me, I don't teach anything like opera, I don't teach opera, but there are singing teachers out there that do. So it's important to really research what kind of teacher is right for you in your local area. And don't compromise. You know, if you go to one and you don't think this is right, don't give up on singing lessons. Go to a different teacher until you find one that really clicks with you and that you really feel like you're learning something from, because that will be the best way that you can learn. Sometimes people ask me the question, can I learn online on a Zoom call? So in other words, not so much taking a course, but actually learning with a teacher online. And my answer to that is, yes, of course you can. I've been doing Zoom calls all the way through the coronavirus lockdown, for example. However, what I would say is it is internet speed dependent, and there's slightly less control that your teacher can have when they want to stop you for going through certain parts, because you have to be the one that presses play on the recording. So for example, if you're working through a song, you would have to be the one that presses play and sing along to that, and then the teacher tells you to stop, then you would have to be the one that then moves it back to that place, because obviously the internet lag coming from the teacher's side of things wouldn't work. So that is, again, a really good option. If you wanted a specific singing teacher, you could potentially work with them over Zoom. However, if you have a local singing teacher who is good, then find them, seek them out. You know, it's a really good experience. It's a great lot of fun. It's so much better than looking at internet resources to try and be a better singer. You know, one example I would give would be I bought a ukulele. I'm a very good piano player, but ukulele, not so much. But I bought a ukulele and I joined an online ukulele learning class, which I've got access to for a year. And to start with, I thought it was really great and I was really getting into it and I was learning some things. But after a while, my ukulele just sat in a box and it hasn't really come out of the box for quite a long time. And the reason for that isn't because I don't have access to the learning, because I do. I can log in right now if I want to. It's the motivation. And sometimes having a singing teacher is motivation enough because you've got a lesson booked in, which means that you need to practice for that lesson, you need to go to that lesson, and then you learn some more. And so bit by bit, you're learning, you're getting better, you're hearing yourself get better. And if you come to a singing teacher who has a studio like myself, you can actually do recordings so that you can hear yourself getting better over time. A little bit like when your mum or your grandma used to put the marks about your height on a door. You don't remember being that small, but you can see that you grew up. Same thing with singing. You won't necessarily notice those subtle differences in your voice, but when you start hearing yourself from recording to recording, you will. And other people will notice the difference in you too. So having an in-person singing teacher can really be a great bonus in order to give you the motivation to keep going and to keep improving, which you otherwise might not get from learning online. Overall, it's a personal choice. If you would like to check out our course, then please head over to 360artistdevelopment.com and have a look at FastTrack Singing. It is an award-winning course. It's been sponsored by some great companies like Vocal Zone, and it can teach you all the fundamentals of singing in one place, including all the warm-up exercises that you might need. I would suggest that you also have a look at various different websites online to find local singing teachers. In the UK, there's musicteachers.co.uk. There's also First Tutors. I don't know about US sites, but there will be sites that have teachers listed. And on those particular sites, they're good to go to because you know that you're getting singing teachers that have been vetted, that have genuine reviews, that may have been criminal records background checked. And so you know that you're going to be safe, you're going to be in good hands, and you're going to learn properly. So good luck with your singing. I hope it works out. And if you're looking for a career in the music industry, please subscribe to our channel where you can get more top tips every Tuesday.